Well, disaster can strike at any moment, and it's important to have a plan.
Yeah, that's why SERVPRO of Southern Colorado Springs can help you and your family be prepared. Joining us today is Marketing Manager Dave Kraszewski, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Thank you so much for being here with us today.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit about your company and kind of some of the things that you offer the people of Southern Colorado Springs?
Sure. Our company, we specialize in fire, water, and mold cleanup and restoration for residential and commercial buildings. We work with all major insurance, and one of our biggest projects that we did this year was the cleanup of the fire at the Colorado Springs Airport.
That was a big one.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? It was closed down,
Oh, yeah.
flights were halted,
Well,
so you guys did a big job.
So this month is National Disaster Preparedness Month.
Correct.
So can you tell us a little bit about what that is?
Sure. FEMA designates September to be National Disaster Preparedness Month to encourage families and businesses to plan ahead, because disasters are inevitable, but they're a lot easier to get through if you have a plan. I mean, just look what's happening with the hurricane on the East Coast right now.
Right. Yeah, absolutely. Or the hailstorms people had here that destroyed their homes. They replaced their roofs, and then it did it again. So it's very important to be prepared. So what are some things that families can do to be prepared for disasters?
Well, most disasters are man-made, like, let's say, a house fire.
Okay.
So it can be as simple as having a conversation with your family, with your kids, about what you would do in the event of a fire. How would your kids get out of your house if they couldn't find mom or dad? Another thing to do is to build an emergency kit. FEMA recommends that everyone have a kit with at least 3 days supply of food and water for everyone in the household. And also don't forget medications and stuff for your pets, because they're members of the family too.
Absolutely. Make sure that you have something for everyone just in case disaster does strike. And we have been talking a lot about, the homes, the roofs being destroyed and keeping your families prepared, but businesses can also be affected by these disasters. So what are some things then that businesses should be doing to prepare?
Well, they totally can, and businesses are at the same risk of a lot of the same things as families are. And did you know that 50% of businesses that have a major disaster don't reopen? And that's almost exclusively because they don't plan ahead. You want to have everything from emergency evacuation plans for your employees, but more importantly, you want to have a business continuity plan. Steps that are things that you have in place, like having all of your insurance information and all your vendor information in one place. The time to search for a roofer is not right after a windstorm comes through. If you're a business, you want to have a relationship with your vendors beforehand so that they can take care of you in time of disaster. And you also want to review your insurance coverages. You don't want to find out that you're not covered for something that you think you are after a disaster.
That would not be a pleasant surprise.
I know. Right before we wrap up, I do want to ask, so if someone is not prepared, say a business has a fire and they don't have the insurance to cover it, how much are they looking at? What is that price tag?
Oh, it can be tremendous. Fires are they cause the most damage, and for medium-sized business, it can easily exceed $100,000. And one thing I'll mention, if you do own a business, SERVPRO offers free disaster planning assistance for businesses.
That's
so
incredible.
if anyone watching wants that assistance, just contact our office, and we'll send out a rep, and we'll get that process started for you.
So how do we contact your office?
You can look us up on the web, SERVPROSouthColoradoSprings.com. We have a Facebook page, or you can call us at 574-2789.
Easy enough.
Well, thank you so much for being here with us today.
Well, it's been a
We really
pleasure.
appreciate it. And to learn more information about everything SERVPRO of South Colorado Springs offers, visit SERVPROSouthColoradoSprings.com.